Good morning, my dear students. I'm going to explain to you today comparative adjectives. First, what is an adjective? An adjective is going to be a word that we use to describe, to characterize, or to qualify. Those adjectives are going to be able to be transformed into different forms. In this case, I'm going to explain to you the comparative form. What do we use it for? As the name says, it's going to be used to compare two things. For example, to compare two cell phones, to compare two markers, to compare two hands, to compare two teachers. So that's what we are going to use in the comparative adjectives. The comparative adjectives are going to be divided into different groups. First, we are going to have the big majority of monosyllables. Monosyllables, when we transform them into comparatives, we are simply going to put ER. So we say faster, longer, stronger, darker, greener. The second group is going to be monosyllables. What is a monosyllable? A monosyllable is a word that only has one syllable, meaning one sound. So fast, one sound, long, one sound, strong, one sound, dark, one sound, green, one sound. So that is the first group. The second group is going to be the monosyllables, again, one sound, ending in consonant, vowel, consonant. So you say thinner, fat, fatter, big, bigger, flat, flatter, hot, hotter. What particularity do you notice? You are going to have double the last consonant, and you put ER. Then we are going to have any adjective that finishes in Y, like early, hungry, shy, dry, dirty. So you're going to change the Y for an I, so you say earlier, hungrier, shyer, drier, dirtier. You change the Y for an I and add ER. Then we are going to have the polysyllables. What does it mean, polysyllables? That have many syllables. For example, common, 2 syllables. Beautiful, 3 syllables. Interesting, 3 syllables. Interesting. In that case, we are going to put the expression more before the adjective. More interesting, more beautiful, more common. So please, interestinger doesn't exist. Beautifuler doesn't exist. Commoner doesn't exist. In the same way, more fast, no. More long, no, please. Faster, longer. More fat, no. Fatter, okay? ER for monosyllables and ending in Y, and more for polysyllables. Then we are going to have the irregulars. We are going to use only 3 irregulars, which are good, bad, and far. So we say good in comparative transforms into better, bad in comparative transforms into worse, and far has 2 possibilities, farther and further. They are exactly the same. It's your decision which one you decide to use. And then we are going to have in here examples of the comparative in use. For example, you say, my house is smaller than, because we are comparing my house with your house. So my house is smaller than yours. Or your country is prettier than hers. Our classes are more interesting than theirs. Or the black marker is darker than the green one. So this is the comparative adjectives. Please remember, more is exclusive for polysyllables not ending in Y. And ER is exclusive for monosyllables and adjectives ending in Y. Okay? In the description, you have an explanation.